What's good, my me? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video. The equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Now guys, today it looks like Dave and Central Cee have dropped their long-awaited collab tune, and we're gonna break this down in way more detail. But already know what you gotta do. You just gotta like, comment, subscribe, subscribe today, and drop a banger like this one, and hit that note because you're in it, so you can be the first to know when one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you didn't already know, yesterday night, Dave and Central Cee dropped their long-awaited collab song titled Sprinter. I'm not gonna lie, the song is doing crazy numbers right now with over 2 million views in less than 15 hours. So big ups to them. I'm sure this song will be a contender for #1 on the UK singles chart. But in terms of the actual song itself, I mean, I've listened to the song about 4 or 5 times now, and I gotta be honest, this is kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying.
And you know, I like Central Cee and I like Dave, so I really didn't want to be saying that. I really wanted to be coming on this video saying W's all round and this is fire and dropping hell of fire emojis in the chat, but this song is just not it like that.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Now, as I said, I thought it was mid the first time I heard it, but I decided to listen to it multiple times just to see if I wasn't getting the vibe that they were trying to throw, if I was missing some of the hard bars that would elevate the tune for me. And honestly, I don't know. I just don't think this song was really saying much, if anything, at all. Honestly, I don't even know what the chorus of this song really is. Like, if someone said sing that new Dave and Sedge, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigga on the floor.
There's no like memorable line in this song that would lead you into another memorable line in this song. Like, all I remember is Central Cee saying, I got do many guys, do many.
That's not the way you sing that song, man.
Like, is he interpolating too many man? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think when we compare this to another song like Clash, which again came off mid at first, but started to grow on me a little bit over time, at least the chorus of that song was catchy and infectious. You could just tell that the song was a big flex. But with this song, you don't really get that same kind of energy. I think in terms of the two artists' performances on the song, I think Dave obviously had better bars on the song with more catchy punchlines and whatnot. Central Cee's bars were pretty basic, elementary school rhymes, if we're being honest. I actually do remember his manager YB's a couple months ago talking about how Central Cee had the UK goats changing their verses because his verses were so hard, so filled with so much lyrical venom.
What'd you say?
I mean, with lines like, before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the password to my Amex. If those are the kind of lines, the kind of bars that had Dave sweating like the pig in Charlotte's Web and going back and changing his verse, then if that's what it was, the UK is in complete and utter disarray.
And that's facts, no printer.
To Central Cee's credit, he definitely had more energy on the track. He brought more of the litness to it, as he does on most songs he's on, to be honest. So shout out to Centr for that. I'm not personally a fan of when Dave does this slow, lethargic, like he just woke up from a coma or just bust a nut type of rapping. Like, that's not the Dave I like to listen to personally. I know he's not exactly the most energetic rapper in general, but I think he just took it a bit too far here. Like, he was rapping like he just had post-nut clarity. Like, it's not calm.
I'm sorry.
Although, to be devil's advocate, or to play devil's advocate, I should say, I did say the same thing about Starlight when that song first came out, but that song did eventually grow on me and I started to see what kind of vibe Dave was trying to go for. But at this present moment, I can't see the vibe Dave and Central were trying to go for. Maybe I will see it in the future, but right now, it's just sounding a bit mid. In fact, I think this song is the quintessential example of trying to make rapping look effortless, and it actually ended up sounding like no effort was put into the track at all. Like, there's not really a lot of chemistry between Dave and Centr on the tune. Definitely not in comparison to like a Tiago Silva or a Funky Friday or something of that nature. It's not reaching those two songs' level of quality and replayability, I would say. I mean, you know, of course you're going to get people in the UK, you know, dick riding and sucking the Kool-Aid out of the tune and dropping thousands of fire emojis on their Instagram because of the gravitas of the two people on the track. But when you really do a deep dive into it, I personally expected a lot more from a collab between these two artists, because both of their music is music that I like and that I listen to on a regular basis. So for them to come together and just drop something like this, it's kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I expected a lot more. Either way, as I said, the song is doing crazy numbers right now. It looks like it will definitely be on its way to chart in the top 10 at least. I don't know if it will go number one, or if it does, I don't know if it will hold number one for 3 weeks like Starlight did. But either way, they're getting their money up regardless, so who am I to hate? What I am curious about is whether or not this is a part of or the beginning of Dave's rollout for his third studio album. The song was, of course, dropped on Central Cee's YouTube channel, so that would indicate that it's not. However, maybe they just dropped it on Central Cee's channel because technically Central Cee is a bigger artist than Dave right now, at least on a global scale. So it would make sense to drop it on his channel so it can do as much numbers as possible. But I mean, if it is part of Dave's rollout, then Dave, you gotta come a lot harder than this for your third studio album. Pause. And please, none of this rapping like you're about to go to sleep. Like, we don't need that Dave. I need the Dave that I heard on Psychodrama. The Dave that I heard in his LA Leakers freestyle. That's the kind of Dave that I like. Pause. Not this Dave who just sounds like he jerked himself off and then went in the studio. Nah, man, I don't want that kind of Dave. Like, leave that at home. But in the words of anyone,
it's a bit of a sticky one still.
Let me think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think about this new collab between Dave and Central Cee? Is it hot? Is it not? Is it mid? Am I overreacting? Am I underreacting? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. On the road to 2,000 subs. You already know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at the Only Lit AT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else are you doing for your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black, and if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?